Hi, this is Jason from Horrific Nightmares. Welcome back to another What's in the Bag, Jay. Now, this is the segment where I pick 6 movies from my collection that I haven't seen, write their names on a piece of paper, throw them in the bag, draw one out at random, and do a review. So, I implemented a new rule last week, and if I rolled a Freddy vs. Jason, all the movies come back. So, let's review. Serum. Look Away. Ill. Final Contagion. Looks like a fun one. Vampire Over London. Jack Goes Home. And making its debut this week is The Fourth Floor. Alright guys, you know what comes next. Let's give the bag a good tussle, and I will see what we're going to be watching this week. Alright. Let's see what we got here. Oh boy. The Fourth Floor. Alright, so I'm going to set that aside while I set all the other movies side by side, and take my trusty Freddy vs. Jason die, and we're going to see what comes back next week. Let's see. Alright. One. Very interesting. Alright, let's give the bag another good tussle. And I'm going to draw one out. Okay, it is Ill. Final Contagion. So if you want to see Serum come back, Look Away, Jack Goes Home, or the one everyone seems to want to see me review, Vampire Over London, which pretty much is grandfathered in. Definitely vote for the movie or movies that you would like to see come back. But right now, I'm going to go watch The Fourth Floor and come back with a review later. Well, I'm back. I just watched The Fourth Floor, and here are my thoughts. The Fourth Floor is a 1999 film, which runs approximately 90 minutes, and is written and directed by Josh Klausner. Now, the only thing I could find on him was a movie called Wonderland, which I've never seen. This stars Juliette Lewis as Jane Emmeline. She was in Natural Born Killers, Cape Fear, the remake, and From Dusk Until Dawn. This also has William Hurt as Greg Harrison. He was in The Big Chill, and A History of Violence, and also Altered States. And Shelley Duvall as Martha Stewart. And no, not that Martha Stewart, because they actually make a joke in the film about it. She was in Popeye, Annie Hall, and The Shining. It's good to actually see her in a movie again. And this also has Tobin Bell as kind of a supporting actor performance. He's not in it much, but I don't know. He just has a presence about him. Now, this has a interesting plot. Juliette Lewis and William Hurt are dating. He is the city's very quirky, weird weatherman. She is an interior designer who, after her aunt dies in an apartment complex, which is rent controlled or something like that, it's left to her, more or less. And she's grandfathered in so that the rent can't go up, which, from what I'm to understand, I've never lived in New York, but that's an important thing. So she moves in, decorates her apartment, and the person in the floor below her starts to torment her. Now, from what she was to understand, it was a woman who did not get along with her aunt. And she, of course, is tormented continuously by this person until she starts to go around asking questions and putting things together. That's kind of where I have to leave it. Of course, the William Hurt character wanted her to move in with him because he has a nice house in like a kind of a country setting, but she wanted her independence and she wanted to move into this apartment. And being headstrong, she wasn't going to give it up for anyone. So that's, like I said, that's kind of where I have to leave it. This was actually a really, really cool film. Kind of reminded me of Hitchcock in a way. Very suspenseful. Acting was great. It goes pretty dark. I wasn't really expecting it to be as dark as it was. And also, when you find out the twist and everything and how it all unfolds, I thought it was actually kind of interesting, kind of different for this type of film. So I definitely recommend this. I have seen this around for some reason. I never picked it up, and I finally saw it again at a thrift store. And it was the tagline that got me. Terror lives on the fourth floor. I was like, yeah, I think I'll pick that up and watch it. Like I said, I've seen it around, and it's definitely worth a watch. So, yeah, take that for what it's worth. And don't forget to vote for the movies that didn't get picked. And if you like what you see and hear, hit that like button and subscribe. And until next time, peace.